There is a boy who was trapped in a wall. How did he get there? How did he survive inside the wall? How long has he been there? Is this spiritual or normal? Before we dive into this story, if you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to this channel. Then click on the bell notification icon, the bell icon, so that you'll be notified of all future videos we will upload to this channel. Thank you so much for your support so far. On the 9th of December 2016, residents of Ododowa in the Ondo State in Nigeria were shocked to discover a 12-year boy trapped in a wall. This strange occurrence was one of the stories that shook the core of the internet, and then it resulted in so many headlines with different stories behind it. Today, we are going to dive into this story to find out the truth behind the boy in the wall. Let's go to the details. 3 days before the 9th of December 2016, residents in the Ododowo area in the Ondo State said they've been hearing strange voices in a particular wall. Some say they hear it in the night, others say during the daytime. Those who use that path in the morning also says they hear the voice. But they were fooled to believe that the voice might have come from the other end of the wall. The other end is a residential area, and the other side is for shops and markets. So the people in the residential area were thinking that the voice was coming from where the market, and then the people in the market was also thinking that the voice was coming from the residential area. Until on the 8th, this happened on the 7th, when people started hearing strange voices. So the people in the area has already made plans to relocate because of the occurrences of the voices. And then on the 8th of December 2016, both the people in the resident and the market area decided to meet and have a discussion on what the strange voice is about. So upon meeting, they discovered that the voice is either not coming from the residential area, and it's also not coming from the market. So they had to find solution, look for where the voice is coming from, who is the person behind the voice, and what is the person doing inside that wall. One neighbor said she heard exactly what the voice was saying, and these are the words she heard. I am Judas Iscariot. I killed Jesus. Bring the gari. Help me. That was the voice this neighbor remembers she heard vividly from the wall. Now, on the 8th, after a discussion, they had a plan to meet on the 9th of December 2016 to find solutions to the answers of the strange voice. So upon meeting and a thorough research, they discovered a small hole inside the wall. So one elder peeped his eye inside the hole, according to eyewitness and the neighbors. And then he found somebody inside the hole, believed to be a human being. Immediately, they start putting down the wall. Then upon putting down the wall, they discovered a 12-year-old boy. And then when he was pulled out, he was immediately identified. And they said his name is Eduragbemi Saka, a 12-year-old boy. This discoveries was the beginning of questions that gave birth to mysterious answers. How can a human being survive in a wall which was built over 20 years ago? Meanwhile, the person inside that wall is 12 years. Even if the person is inside the wall, how did he survive? How did he get there? Who put him there? These mysterious questions and answers we are going to dive into now will bring solutions or answers to the questions. When the boy was identified, somebody came and he claimed to be the grandmother of that boy. So immediately the boy and the grandmother reunited and walked away as if nothing has happened. How? Somebody removed from a wall just walked away with the grandmom as if nothing happened. So there were speculations around. Some of these speculations were, people were saying that the owner of the wall has built the wall over that boy. But this one wasn't genuine so much in the extent that the wall was built 20 years ago. The boy is 12 years. How come the wall was built over the 12 years boy 20 years ago and the boy is still 12 years? According to neighbors, the owner of the wall decided not to talk to any of media channels or TV stations who came to interview him. Now, the second speculation was that the boy was a witch and that he was flying as a bird. Then he ended up in the wall. And then when he entered into the wall, he turned into a human being. Well, most people who have believed this story, because in Africa we believe in spirituality and witchcraft. But not all people believe in spirituality and witchcraft or wizardry. So we have to find answers. We have to find correct answers. A TV channel or most TV channels went to the village where the incident has said to have been occurred. But according to neighbors, the news media personalities could not meet the grandmother and his son. It was believed that when they reunited, they relocated from the village. And up to now, nobody has set an eye on that grandmom and his son. Do you believe that this mystery has some spiritual background? Let me know your mind or your thoughts in the comment section. But according to the neighbors, they explained to the news channel that the boy is called Gwemi truly, and that the boy is mentally unstable or mentally challenged boy. Then he was being taken care by a prophetess. But on the 7th, 3 days before the night which the incident had happened, the grandmom went to the prophetess to take his grandson away to seek for spiritual solutions from elsewhere. And then on their way home, the boy refused to go home with his grandmom and decided to run away. According to the neighbors, they said the wall was 2, and then inside that 2 walls was a space where the boy fell. When he tried to climb the wall to the other side, he fell into it, and that was where the boy was discovered. But according to the pictures and the videos which we received from the internet, has different views or backgrounds, because looking at the pictures, it doesn't look like the boy was in between 2 walls. He was really in a wall, and the videos as well. But according to the neighbors, that was how they described the incident to the newsmen, and that since then the boy and his grandmom has not been found again. They have relocated. Up to now, we don't know where they've been, we don't know where they've gone, and nobody has set an eye on them since 2016. But I believe that Gwemi, wherever he is fine, doing well with his grandmom. If you really like our content, kindly like, give us a thumb up, or you may share our content. You can also leave us a comment on your thought of this. But don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification icon so that you'll be notified of all other videos that we will upload. Thank you for watching.